Hi there, everyone. Welcome to episode 872 of the Mike from Maine show, the place where we do daily interviews with successful online entrepreneurs. This is your host, Mike Thomas, and today on the show, we have Simon Harries on, and we're going to be talking about a powerful technology that he actually used to make money with his first try. Now, unfortunately, the first half of this interview, we had a technical difficulty and all the voices got sped up. I don't know why it happened, but we lost the first half. But I'm going to explain to you and show you really quick what Simon showed me in the first half. So what this is all about is it's a software that gives people the option of going and actually having people share their content or pay for it as a way of actually getting access to content. So you might have seen a content locker before, but I don't think you've ever seen one quite like this. I'm almost 100% positive, where you can give people the option to pay to unlock your content. Now, this might seem like, oh, it's like putting a buy button on it. Well, what you can do is some really creative things. You can do just like a share to unlock. You can put an email address here, but you can also do this. And this is what Simon did here. He actually had it set up so that people could either pay directly to your PayPal or unlock it with a like, Google Plus, or a tweet. Now, what happened when he did this, he actually had people, he had it like $2 to unlock with PayPal, and he got a ton of shares. He actually got people to pay for it. He spent $12 on Facebook to do this, and he spent $20 on Facebook, and he ended up making back just in people paying with it for PayPal. It was like $32 back. So he ended up making a $12 profit just from that. Plus, he had content underneath it that he was monetizing, and he made. Let me show you right here from the campaign. He had the screenshot up here for it. $1,206 from it. So just from that little example there, he was able to take a little bit of traffic that he paid $20 for and get it to immediately make him his money back and get viral shares and make more money from it as well. Really cool technology. I think you're going to love it. Let's get into it. And we're going to start right where I actually was able to save the part where Simon gets into his demo. So we'll take it from there. Here's Simon.
Hey, so awesome. Here we are now in the main dashboard of VPS. Okay, so when you come in, you're going to see campaigns on the left-hand side, and this is going to be blank for you guys. So what you need to do is either go forward, add a campaign, and what will happen then is you'll have a blank screen just like this. Okay, so I want to show you a few things here which I think are pretty cool. Okay, so you're able to turn campaigns on and off. So if you don't want the screen to be unlocked before, again, and you just want to leave the code in there, you just click on and off right here. Okay. Then you have the four main features down here. Wait to unlock, which before, like I said, I run where I made them either wait an hour for the page to unlock or have them send me their email address, and that would unlock the content for them. Okay. So what you want to do is put the campaign title here. I'll put like Mike Show. Oh, what a spelling mistake that is. Right, and I'll just put test in here just to get through it quick for you guys. Okay, so here you're able to put any text you want, or you're able to embed actual videos. Okay, so you're able just to paste the code right in from Vimeo, Wistia, whatever player you have. You're able to actually chuck this straight in there, or just grab a YouTube link. Okay, and then you can make it fully responsive here, because remember, guys, people are going to be using this and seeing these on their mobile devices. This is all fully mobile responsive. Okay, so make sure that you click this little button here to make sure that the video moves with all the responsiveness of the templates that we're building. Okay, and then you can pick a template, we'll stick to template 1, and then you come over here, make sure the campaign is clicked on, and then you can click pay to unlock or referral hit, something like that. Okay, and then down here, the sections will pop up. So you put the amount you want in, say let's put $5, pick what you want, British pound, euro, any currencies you want, just literally message us and we'll add it straight in ASAP, okay? Then for your payment address, the PayPal address, the account that you do have. And if you want to do referral, so basically if they refer people an amount of time, the page becomes unlocked, okay? So what I want to make sure that you guys have the URL, let's say the Launch Express, and then how many hits do you want the person to generate before the content unlocks? So let's just say 3. Here, and you click save, and then basically what will happen then, you're able to preview it, okay? And as you can see right here, Mike from Maine Show, test, so far you've referred
Mike
zero.
from Mazine Show. Thanks,
That's
Simon.
yeah, right there. And then obviously like they're able to pay with PayPal. Okay.
So they've got the options now. They can, and you can put whatever text you want in there. They can pay $5 with PayPal to unlock it, or they can share Google Plus or tweet it.
Obviously, the text I just put referral text test in there. You can put whatever you want in there whatsoever. People can then share straight off the back here with the share buttons. More being added in as we speak, and then that is your unique link. Okay, so that's the unique link for the customers seeing it. As you can see, everything in the background is faded out. When you add that onto your page, it's ready to go. Okay, so that's pretty much powerful, and like I said, you can have multiple tracks. You can add all these things in right here. Weight. You can add subscribe. You can put them all in there, and have the accounts going like that, and add in the value. Okay, so you can have people driving more traffic, referral hits, or whatever you want to do right there to get those pumping out. Okay, so that's pretty powerful to be able to have 4 or 5 different campaigns on there and leveraging those. Like Mike said it in the show, you're adding the value to someone's, email. They're seeing value in the email by giving it to you if you're charging $10, $15, $100 to unlock a page,
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But yeah, that's how simple it is. That's how simple it is. And also what I want to show just quickly is that you have stats. So everything's broken down to for stats. So like obviously we'll go with the Mike show, and then in here are you able to see all the stats.
When you create that little locker, how do I put that on a page?
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry about that. Yeah. So basically, what happens is you get a little code right down here, okay, and it works with all the major page builders. If you've got ClickFunnels, if you've got Convertry, if you've got Optimized Press, if you've got lead pages, anything you use to build pages, this will work with because it's cloud-based and because it's literally a line of code, okay? So all you have to do is literally copy and paste that and put it into the body tag. Most of these page builders, when you go to the left-hand side, have page settings. As soon as you click that, they'll say body tag here, and you can just enter it and copy and paste it straight in. If you have any issues with that, let us know and we will talk you through every single bit of it. We have a full support team here, so we're going to make there's videos on how to do Optimized Press, how to use it in Convertry, all that. We've worked with the vendors of that to make sure that the videos are there, that we're able to use their videos to make sure we can just email them to you if you need it.
Cool. Okay, that's really simple. And then this is all cloud-based. Like this system here, you guys host all of this, but of course we need to put that on whatever pages that we're using. So like if you have, could you use like a free system? Do you think it would work on like a Blogger or like a
that's the thing. That's the beauty of it. It'll work on anything. A Blogger, or you've got an e-com store, or if you've got an affiliate offer, or like even like a JV page, like a secret launch, or anything like that. It'll work on as long as you're delivering value behind the locker, and the person's gonna appreciate the content that you're giving away, and they don't mind giving that email up or paying a couple of bucks for it. Then it's really, really solid. I
was thinking like myself about like uses that I could have with it. Like you could have a normal squeeze page, and someone could opt in. Like you could send traffic to a normal squeeze page. Someone could opt in there, and then once they opt in, like a lot of times people talk about having like a one-time offer after people opt in to monetize the traffic. Well, what you could do is you could have that one-time offer, and you could have the option of people sharing it and sharing that squeeze page. So that like you just keep on building more and more and more traffic from it. And some people are going to buy it, some people are going to share it, because like a lot of times not everyone actually buys the product that you're showing them, but maybe someone that they share to would actually buy it, and you're going to keep on building it more of an email list and getting more traffic and being able to like just generate that viral. I mean that's the definition of viral traffic, is being able to take a small amount and make it turn into a frenzy of traffic, because you've got things set up so that you are getting people to generate it for you. So really cool. And you said you get the templates that come with this. You get 5 templates on the front end?
Yeah, you get 5 templates that come with this. That are customizable with what text and things you want to put on there. And just before we jump on as well,
sure.
Even if, like what Mike said, is that if you're locking up an O2O page or a one-time offer page, that the URL that they share, their own URL, you can actually get them to drive that. Like when people click that URL, they can visit. They don't have to visit the page that you have locked.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually have them visit a totally separate page or the sales page beforehand. That's what the thing here is. The return URL when people click your link can be whatever URL you want. Okay, so it can be the one with the locker on, or it can be a squeeze page, or it can be a sales page. It can be anything that you sort of want. So that's where you can drive the traffic to as well. So that's we didn't want to just keep it that they had to refer them back to the locked page, you know?
Very cool. Okay, so is there anything else you wanted to show on the front end, Simon, before we move on to the OTOs?
No, that's it on the front end. Obviously, you just had a glance at the stats right there. So you're able to see stuff and grab your list. So before we go, if you're building a list with this, and you head over to the stats, and what happens then is when you have someone subscribe, all the subscribers will come here, and then you're just able to just export email subscribers, and then pick the date and export the subscribers straight out, and then add them to your MailChimp account, AWeber account, GetResponse, wherever you want, straight away. We're not confined to using certain autoresponders.
Does it integrate with any autoresponders automatically, or do you have to?
You have to export.
Okay.
We're working with Zapier right now, and their engineers, but we can't promise that right now because we want to make sure it's all working forward. They want to see the system working and more people using it before they give us a full API access.
Okay, so you take your subscribers and you can just go in there and grab them and put them into your autoresponder.
Yeah, cool.
That way there. Okay, cool. I know you've got 3 different options on the front end. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so there's a 3 different options on the front end. There's the, I think it's basic version, which only allows you to use it on sort of one website. We lock you into one website, and it's a yearly based. During the launch period only, then we have the premium, which we're offering at $37 in the early bird offer. Okay, so if you get in the first 8 hours, you're golden there. As long as you get in before midnight on January the 17th, you will never pay more than $47 for this software. So make sure you get in. Then it turns into a half yearly subscription for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So can have it at half, and then after that it'll become a monthly subscription. Okay. And then the other option then is where you're limited to 10 websites, and then that's a yearly subscription of $34 early bird, and then it'll be like $44 by the end it comes. But that's a year. But if you get the premium in between the 12th and the 17th, it's a one-time fee. It's all yours to keep. Totally all yours, and we're going to be supporting this for a very long time. It's my support team and developers that have, are here, backed a lot of softwares over the last, 18 months that are still very, very strong in the market today,
Great. Okay, so that's the front end offer. Again, if you get it during the early bird period, you're going to get the cheapest price, and you're going to be able to pay one time for that. So, and you get all the different features that you've showed us today. Those are all included, correct?
All included. Everything I just showed you right now are all included. All those features, all those payment features, pay, wait, referral, and subscription. You get all those features on the front, okay, and the training as well.
Okay. Bring us through the OTOs.
Okay, cool. So the OTOs, if you opt in, are going to be on the still inside your dashboard. Okay, so there's no other URL to visit or other page to access at all. Okay. Mm-hmm. When you go back into the campaign, as you can see here, you'll see a leaderboard mode. Okay, mm-hmm. So this is a leaderboard mode. What this does, as we all know, competitions on the web have a tendency to go viral if you offer, maybe a camera or iPad or a holiday or anything like that. Okay, so people have shared these things where you can win a hot tub break for 3 in the Cotswolds here in England. If you share this, we're gonna pick one winner. Okay, mm-hmm. They're a headache. If you do that, then you have to go through everyone who's liked, shared, and commented, or whatever. But with here, you can actually have a leaderboard mode where people have, refer, or they can send subscribers. Okay, so what will happen is you can run a competition where if they have the most hits or the most leads, they'll win the prize. So it does it totally for you, right? It's under the raffle section here. You can pick the campaign that you want to do for, and what you do is you just literally jump in. You go how many winners you want, say 2, and the criteria of it. So if they needed to drive at least 10 referral hits, or they needed to generate 10 subscribers, you just put it in, click search, it'll bring it all up, and then a button will appear here, and then if it's just for one person, they'll just bring the winner up. Or if it's for two, they'll just bring the two winners up there. Okay. Competitions are massively powerful because of the viral nature. I bet you everyone who's probably seen the show has seen a competition online, like I said, through a Facebook page or some sort of thing. So they're definitely able to do this instead of people just liking and sharing your post. There, where everything just stays inside of Facebook. Here, you're able to generate competitions using Facebook that actually drives people to a web page. That's the key for me. I used to run a lot of clubs and nightclubs, and we used to do a lot of these competitions, and they were a massive headache because no one had actually visited our website to buy tickets or have a look at the club at all. They would just, our Facebook posts would just literally go viral, and then we'd end up giving bottles of vodka away and an iPad and a table for 10 people without any real effect to anyone driving to our page. They just like and share and move on. This, when you're driving, the key for us is to drive things marketers to get them off of Facebook and not distracted by cat videos or people falling off planks. They're on your website and they're browsing around and they're driving traffic towards your website, and that's the key for us here. And that's one of the O2Os. Okay, that's the second O2O.
Is that the first one or the second one?
Second. Sorry, Mike. It's the second one.
Okay, what's the first one?
I'm so excited about this feature because I did it for so long in the club years when I used to run my club company that I didn't have anything like this. So I was like, this is the feature. And another feature is basically no, I'm lying. That is the first O2O.
That is the first one. Okay,
that's
the first one. Okay, so the first one is the leaderboards, the contests, the raffles. Okay, so that's the first one.
Yeah, so that is 100% the first one. Sorry, guys. And what it is, that is going to come out of the gates. It's going to be at the cheapest price, and that's going to steadily increase over the launch week as well. So you get in early, you get it at the cheapest price. Okay, you're going to get it at the cheapest price for this month. And then second O2O, right? Second O2O is a template club. Okay, so we're going to be using this software all the time. Okay, and we've got a team of designers who's going to be developing us templates. They're actually, we pay them on a fee every month to work for us. So they're going to be developing templates, and what we're going to be giving at the end of every month is our top 10 converting templates. Okay, so it's a template club. It's charged half annually, so every 6 months. But what you get is 10. So basically 10 brand new templates every month that come straight into your campaign. You have to download them, nothing like that. They get loaded into your dashboard. So you have 10 fresh brand new templates to run, okay, every month. And what you're able to do is during the first annual billing period, so as soon as you buy it, you're actually able to request a template. Okay, so if you want to draw one on paper, send us a picture of how you want a template to look. You can actually request one. They'll get the team to build your very own personal template and load it into your platform as well. That's part of the offer. Okay, so if you wanted one with like your logo on the back or something like that, then we can get that sorted for you straight away. Okay, so you get one template that's totally customizable to you. Okay, and you can design that, and we'll get it as close as we can with the development team to get that going. Okay, so that's O2O2. Okay, and that's straight up. That's bill. That's a recurring payment, but every 6 months. Okay, but so you'll pay the price of it, and you'll actually get 60 templates before you charge again. Okay? You get 60 templates. So by the time the year comes around, you'll have over 125 templates inside your dashboard. Okay,
cool.
And then the third O2O, it won't be for everyone. I'll be straight up with you. It's not for everyone. It's something I always buy when I'm shopping around. It's actually agency rights to Viral PaySoft. Okay, it's priced at $247. It's sort of a mid-ticket level. But what you're able to do, you're actually able to sell Viral PaySoft to clients. Clients like me, when I was running the nightclub stuff, would absolutely bite your hand off for this. Okay, so
do you get like a sales page for it? Like, can you can you use your sales page, or how does that work?
Yeah, so it's going to be sort of our sales page, but tailored a bit more, not so long, a bit more to the point. So let me just show you quick. Do you want me to show you the sales page quick? How
sure, it's going to look? Why not?
Yeah, so it's going to look something like this. Please remember, I've stretched my screen out. So we're just finishing up the sales page now. It's going to be a bit more things. So it's going to have a starter pack. You're able to, edit the prices you want. As you can see, it's just some stuff. Starter packs, 5 users, 5 projects, 100 gig of space, $12 a month. We want people to sort of get a monthly thing going for this for them. We want them, and we're going to teach them how to get the recurring stuff. Okay, so you're able to, if you want, have a free trial. And obviously give them up, because you'll have a full admin control dashboard, okay, for your agency rights. Okay, you'll have a little admin thing here, and then you're able to basically then control people so they don't pay at the end of the month. You're able to take them away, and everything like that. You're gonna have an option of either using the sales page that we have that you landed on, or you can use sort of more of a mainstream one like this, Mike. And that sort of move forward and that. And what we're going to be doing, like, you can have integrate your PayPal and the buy buttons, everything like that. And obviously you can have a contact us when if you want to try and sell them more, on the phone or anything like that. We're going to be there to support you. I sort of tend to pick up agency rights to a lot of things all the time, because I actually work with a few agencies locally. That's all, just locally, where I pick them up and I actually sell 30 accounts straight to an agency. Actually, I'll do a bit of training about that soon, where I actually, like, instead of targeting companies, I target agencies and sell 30 instances. So there's a lot of things like that. Okay, so that's the to get 30 accounts, right? 30 accounts of exactly what you have, so we can push forward with that, all right, guys? So anything, any questions you have about agency rights, let me know. But it's always worth picking up agency rights for stuff, because if you haven't got products to sell, or you haven't got anything like that ready, you have a done for you software product for 247 one-time fee. We're able to manage and trade licenses in and out of up to 30. Okay.
Cool. No, it looks good, and I always recommend if people are looking for a product like this is something that now you can go out there and you can sell and keep the profits from it. So it's always a good way of making money.
And you just use VPS to sell it for you.
Yeah. Cool, man. Simon, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Is there anything else, anything we missed, anything you wanted to mention before we wrap it up?
No, I want to mention just that, guys, that I've been building software for quite a long time, and a lot of software that we see, and I think Mike totally agrees with this, is that a lot of software doesn't come with training. It comes with tutorials. It doesn't come with best practices. Okay, so all best practices are included with this. We're not going to leave you in the lurch. We're going to show you some internet marketing stuff to use with this. Okay, so this is literally plug and play. Most of you out there have some sort of page or an affiliate offer or a review site, whatever you have. This is going to help you if you're struggling with traffic. This is going to help you. Everyone can get a little bit of traffic. If you can, I'm going to teach you that. Right, so don't worry about that at all. And we're going to get that snowball effect going. We're going to use VPS to really push your business up and not just generate hits, traffic. We're going to help you generate sales. We're going to generate, buzz and branding as well. Okay, so everything around that is all going to be included in the training, and the software is fully supported. So that's all I wanted to say. I really appreciate the time on the show, Mike. Glad to be on here. I can't believe it's my first time. I feel like I've been on here a million times, and the amount of times I've watched the show. So yeah, I want to really thank you so much for having me on, and let me show off the power of VPS.
Again, Simon, thank you so much for coming on, and best of luck with your launch.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the interview today with Simon. If you are interested in picking up VPS at its lowest price, you're going to want to come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, January 12th. You're going to be able to get it at its lowest price along with my special bonuses. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.